Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Jim Giggins, and with us is Carly Panchura from the Real Medicine Foundation. What is Real Medicine Foundation? What does it do?
Real Medicine Foundation provides humanitarian support to people living in areas after natural disasters, generally very high poverty areas. We call it real medicine because we tend to focus on the person as a whole. We don't just provide medical and physical support, but also psychological, emotional, and economic support.
Now, you're a young group, and the impetus was the tsunami.
It was. Our executive director is Dr. Martina Fuchs. She's a pediatrician, and she went to Sri Lanka after the tsunami and just had a group of friends to help her go. And we've kind of used that model of friends helping friends to grow. We're now in 12 countries around the world.
And in that short time, you're in 12 countries around the world, helping how many people, do you think?
We think approximately 500,000 people. We have 3 programs in Africa. We have 5 in Asia, and we're here in the U.S., and we're starting a new project in Armenia. What
is it that you're doing here in the U.S.?
We started initially working after Hurricane Katrina. We were working with the evacuees in Memphis, providing psychotrauma support to people who had to flee the flood areas. And we've used that model of psychotrauma counseling to expand, and we're now working in downtown LA in the Skid Row and Boyle Heights area. And we're actually working with teachers, preschool teachers, and providing counseling to them to help support the children that they work with who have been traumatized, not from natural disasters, but just from your everyday violence and poverty levels.
And of course, going halfway around the world, you're in Mozambique right now because of the flooding.
Right. In 2006 and 2007 in February, there were really heavy floods in Mozambique, and hundreds of thousands of refugees were forced to move out of their homes. So what we're looking at doing right now is developing a mobile clinic that is in a large vehicle that is stable enough to go around and to find these people in the various areas that they've had to move to.
Now, this costs a lot of money. You're having a fundraiser in August to help offset these costs. Tell us about it.
We're really excited to have been chosen as one of the 2 beneficiaries of this year's Hot in Hollywood event. It's going to be August 16th at the Avalon Hollywood. And proceeds from the event go to support HIV and AIDS, those components of our clinics globally, and also HIV components of some local programs.
You hope to raise how much money?
You know, it's kind of, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as much as you can.
As much as we can. You know, we could take all the support, and, you know, if we don't raise funds, it's just getting the support in terms of new friends and new partners, and really the PR from it is great.
Now, there are times when working in countries can be difficult, such as Myanmar, which used to be Burma, and recently when there were problems there, they excluded some foreign aid, but you were fairly successful. You were able to get in. Tell us about it.
We were able to get in. One of our methods is to work with people on the ground. We try to partner with people that we trust, and our executive director found an American and his Burmese wife who are there on the ground in Myanmar, and we were able to get in and to help because of that contact.
And not too much harassment from the Burmese government?
You know, I wasn't involved in the program, so I don't know specifically what was involved in getting the licensures and getting into that area. But as far as I've heard, you know, they're really welcome of our support. We're working on bringing water to people who've been without water for weeks.
What is your next project that you're excited about?
You know, we're really excited about Mozambique. We also have a project starting in Armenia. And those are the 2 newest. And then locally, we're very excited to have just opened the Florence Western Medical Center. One of our volunteers, who's an anesthesiologist, bought that clinic. And Real Medicine is going to be working with him to provide after-school sort of weekend programs to support the children and families in that area.
Excellent. Congratulations for all your successes. Thank you for joining us on Local Edition. I'm Jim Giggins.